is currently Friday, the 22nd, I want to say, or I think so. And today is my day off from work, which is very exciting. It's actually going to be a pretty interesting day today because the weather is crazy in England this upcoming week. It's going to be like 30 degrees, which I don't even know how I'm going to feel about that. But I've just gotten changed. This is the outfit we have on, just a long white skirt, white top. I think I'm going to go make a coffee. I have already had one today, but fancy another one, so I might go make another one now. But yeah. Whilst this is brewing, I'm gonna go and clean my room and then we'll come back and grab some coffee. And I also want to go sort out my appearance today. My skin is kind of breaking out right now. I don't really know why. I think it might be hormones, but my skin is not looking too best. So I am gonna put a bit of makeup on, even though like I'm not really planning to do tons today. I always like to put a bit on anyways, just to like as a routine sort of thing. I always find that even on my day offs I do like to get dressed up a little bit and just like put on, you know, I don't know. And also, I don't know what's going on with my hair actually. It looks a bit crazy. So yeah, I've basically been working majority of this week. I think I last vlogged, it was at the weekend, so I think it was last weekend when I went to go see Erin. But I don't have any plans for today. I think I want to try and like get back into writing a little bit. I've been saying this a lot recently, but I've really been wanting to. And recently, like I think it was 2 days ago, I decided I was going to get back into it. So I actually stuck down and started getting back into the writing. It was hard. I did about 2 pages, which is like not obviously tons, but I think it's a start and that is what matters. I think when you have like almost like a full-time job, I mean basically I'm working full-time hours. I've been working 4 or 5 times a week. Anyways, oh, wow, I look horrific right now. My hair looks crazy. I don't know why it looks like this, but anyways, that's a little bit better. There we go. But yeah, when you've been working like basically full-time and stuff like that, I don't even know if you guys can see me. There we go. When you've been working full-time, I find it very hard on my days off to still be motivated to like focus on the things that are more like hobbies as of right now, but I want it to be a bigger thing in the future. So that is my writing and also just like career things as well, just figuring out what I want and stuff. I think now I've been working at where I'm working currently for almost 3 months. It's come to my attention that I kind of need to figure out how long I'm going to be there, what the vibe is. But I think that I've said this before in videos, there is just so much pressure on young people to figure out what they want and what that path of, you know, a career might look like. And I think it's a really interesting conversation to be had about how we are simply just sold this belief that you go to school, you get an education, you go to university, and then you jump onto the work ladder and you work your way up to get to a point where you're comfortable, you know, you have some kids and then you die. And that's kind of like, this sounds really morbid that I'm saying right now, but that is kind of, I feel like, the way that it is sold to you when you are a child. And I think that the older I'm getting, the more I'm realizing that I don't know if that is for me. I don't think I'm going to feel fulfilled with that. The things that for me fulfill me is the experiences that I have, the people I get to meet. I think that's why I'm really am thoroughly enjoying what I'm doing currently, because it is a job that you get to meet a bunch of different people, and that's obviously not something that you can get with every single job that's out there. It's kind of, yeah, but I don't know, it's a conversation that I need to have for myself about what I'm aiming for and stuff. But I think that the older I get, it's like, I'm coming to terms that it's totally okay to just stand still and just be like, this is what I'm doing now, and that's absolutely fine, and there is no rush to be thinking about what's next. And no matter how many people tell you that you should be doing something else, you were absolutely fine just standing still and just appreciating what experiences that you're having in that moment. I think especially when you speak to like the older generation, I've had some conversations with some people and they often tend to kind of make you feel guilty for wanting to just stand still and not wanting to be working in London and jumping on the corporate ladder and all this stuff. But you know, anyways, I am gonna carry on doing my makeup. This is just a conversation that I have in my head on occasion. Honestly, I really enjoy making these videos. They're my sort of way of my outlook. They're my outlet. I can't speak. Outlet. They're my outlet of expressing my emotions, allowing myself to be true and honest with myself. And also I think they're just good to document life. Like, I filmed obviously the concert video last week and I noticed that people didn't enjoy that video as much. And I was gonna get in my head about it and I was like, oh, okay, well, like, this isn't great. You know, obviously trying to build some sort of a like platform and following. I don't really care that much about numbers, but I think it's more about having a community of people who feel some sort of relatability. But anyways, I was gonna get thinking and in my head about it, but I was like, you know what, like, it's actually fine because I made the video because I wanted to document something, and that's what I've done, and I created that and I have that, and it might not do the best, but it's one of my favorite videos that I've ever made, and that's all that really matters, you know. I'm very excited though because next week I'm getting a tattoo done, and I haven't had a tattoo. My last tattoo that I got was this one. That was about a year ago, so it's been a while since I have gotten a tattoo, and I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm going to London to get it done, which is very fun in general, and I'm going to see my friend. We're going to go get some drinks. That's not until next Saturday, but I'm very excited to do that, and the weather I think is going to be really nice, so it should be fun going to London that day. Though I need to tidy my room now, but yeah, I do end up just talking about random things, and sometimes I'm like, is it oversharing too much, or is it enough that I'm sharing? I don't know. But yeah, I literally have no proper plans for today apart from I might go for a walk or a run later. The weather is really warm though today, so I have to be careful when I'm going to go out because I don't want to be running and it's going to be really, really hot, and then I'm just going to get really ill. So I think if I'm going to go for a run, I will go in the evening. But apart from that, I might do a little bit of like painting because I've got my paint by number, which I still haven't finished. I did that in a video before, but you know, and then I might also do some writing because like I said, I've been trying to get back into it, and it's definitely challenging, but I am enjoying it, so yeah.
Spray it on and load it in, or just load it and spray it.
I'm gonna be so honest with you guys, I literally done nothing. I've done nothing. I'm gonna tidy my room in a second, but I've just been kind of bed rotting. I've been watching a new off-campus series, which I've been meaning to watch for a while because both my sisters were like, you should watch it. So I'm like episode 4 into that. So I've just been watching that, and it's now almost, I think it is 3 p.m. now. I've not really done much else, to be honest with you. I'm not mad about it though. Like, I think that it's really quite warm, so I just don't feel like doing anything. Additionally, obviously, it being my day off, I just want to chill. But yeah, I'm going to tidy my room in a second because it's looking a little bit of a mess. Room is tidied. I feel like I need to rejig my hair. I don't know what's happened, but I think it's just because I've been laying down for ages. Oh. It is almost 6 o'clock and I like to make food somewhat earlier for dinner. So today I'm going to be making a chickpea and feta salad with a bit of broccoli. Peas and broccoli in here, and then put it in the oven for like 20-30 minutes so they're a little bit crispy and cooked. gotten ready for bed, taken my makeup off, brushed my teeth. I'm going to be going to bed very shortly, but I just wanted to update the camera. I realised today's video, I was going to try and it be like a productive little like day off, trying to focus on still channeling my time into things that I'm wanting to do. But that's just not been the case. I've honestly had such a done nothing type of day, just watched TV and chilled and stuff. And I was like debating whether I was like, oh, am I gonna post this, because it just feels a little bit not encouraging and inspirational, I guess to say, to watch. But I also think it's very realistic. I think it's very realistic to have an unproductive day and not do a lot. I mean, I've basically just been watching Off Campus the whole of today. I literally think I've watched 5 episodes and they're like 40 minutes long. Probably gonna watch more before I go to bed. It's a very addictive show to watch, very easy to get through. And then I made myself dinner, that was really yum. Not really done too much else. Got to get up at 7:30 tomorrow, so I'm going to try and get a bit of an early night. And yeah, I will probably end the video here, but I just wanted to like kind of, I don't know, showcase that, yeah, I was going to do writing and I've been really trying to implement that into my routine. I think also because the weather has been so like humid and like sticky, I just didn't want to sit at my desk writing and stuff, so I was just like, no, I'm just gonna relax and do something really low effort. But yeah, got a long day tomorrow. I've got 8-hour shift, and then I've got the same situation on Sunday, another 8-hour shift, and also Monday, so it's going to be a bit of an, you know, interesting next few days. So I probably am not going to vlog because it's just like not interesting to watch. I feel like it's just pretty much just like a routine, like I wake up, go to work, come back. I feel like it's not interesting to watch. But yeah, I'm really trying to think of like ideas to vlog for the next few weeks, because I feel like I'm a little bit burnt out from ideas and thinking of things. But I am excited because next week I am going to be going to London with my friend, and I'm going to be getting a tattoo. I think I mentioned this earlier. I'm very excited about that. I think that would be really fun to showcase and bring you guys along to. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But if you're watching this, it's okay to do absolutely nothing with your day and just sleep, or just like watch TV in bed. Like, it's actually okay to do that. I think that the internet has glamorized like always having this perfect schedule, perfect routine, everything to be very picture perfect, and that's not real life. Like, sometimes we just have a day where we just sit and we do absolutely nothing that is of any substance and anything that is going to give us benefit to our life apart from just resting ourselves. And that is so important to do, because otherwise you'll get ill and you'll burn yourself out. That is what I will say. So if you're feeling guilty for doing something similar, I will find you. No. But yeah, don't feel guilty. I often feel a little bit guilty because I'm just like, oh, I should be doing so many more things with my time. But like, I'm not going anywhere. There is a new day tomorrow, so it's fine. It's actually fine, and it is part of the process of just life and recovery and dealing with things. So give yourself some grace. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a bit of a chill vlog for you guys to watch. Hopefully it's given some comfort to some of you guys, and that it's okay to do absolutely nothing with your day and just sit and watch Off Campus. Let me know as well in the comments if any of you guys have watched Off Campus and what your thoughts are. I feel like it's a very cheesy little rom-com series. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. But yeah, love you guys. Bye.